Alright, switching up a little bit. So, play a new game. No, I mean, new for me, but it's. You okay? Luna, 有没有警察呢? My cat just fall down from from the shelf. But lucky she fell with her bat, so I guess she's fine. My cat lore spoken again. 你在哪个呢？Okay, so yeah, this is the first time I play this game, and I don't think there is anybody playing this game. Hello. Okay, let's create a new one. I don't want Hellbow. This is the first time. I don't want to. I'm not that kind of guy who like to play the hard one, so
reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully. Goodbye, Father.
Okay, so this is dash. This is heavy attack. Okay, this is projectile. One of the reasons why I picked this game is because if you have followed me, you know I'm trying to create a new game. I'm trying to develop my first game, and I often bring up Path of Exile as the RSS example, but eventually Path of Exile is an online game, so it won't be like completely the same with mine, and I think this one is more close to what I want to achieve. I think I missed something. Oh, okay, so this is not actually a projectile. Yeah, so this is the game. This is more close to what I want. So I think I'm gonna try this one a little bit and see, just to confirm. No, not confirm. Just try to learn something from here. Yeah, I would say this one is more close to what I want. My game, I want to do like an action game controlled by using the controller, and I'm using Chinese fiction as the background, like kung fu or something like that. I think one of the difference one of the things that closer to Path of Exile is I will have a different I will have a lot of different, how do I put this, like the now you know if you learn martial art, you know there's taekwondo, there's BJJ, and a lot of different kind of martial art. And so my game would be you can find a lot of different kind of martial art on the map, and you have to go to that place to learn the skill from that master. And once you choose one, you can only learn from them. If you want to learn from outsider, then you will have to fulfill a certain kind of requirements, like maybe let's say the what should be the wording in English. Let's say there's three different groups, and you choose group A as your master, and you learn from the group A. If you want to learn from group B, you can either fight someone in group B and sorry, not fight someone in the group B. You can either be friend with someone in the group B and befriend to a certain level that they were willing to teach you. But in that background, in the Chinese fiction background, if that guy is teaching you their group's martial arts, he will get punished. So you will have to suffer the consequences, like the master from group B will come and get you, will come and try to kill you. And yes, so that's one way. Or if group A and group B is friend with each other, they might not kill you, but they will have you can only learn a certain kind of martial art from that. So as you can think of the martial art as a skill. So you can just do mix and match. You can use like the buffer skill from group B, and you can use the attack skill from group A, or the other way around. Okay, so and now we got the group C, uh the other case. So you can fulfill a certain requirement to leave the group, and once you leave the group, you will lose a certain ability, and you can choose like go to join group C after that, and you can learn skill from group C, and you will lose a certain buffer or whatever it is I haven't think of yet. So once you get that, you will be able to, because you already learned the martial art from group A, so you will still be able to use the skill, and you can learn the skill from group C. So this is the first layer. And my second layer would be, so you, like I said, you can do mix and match, right? Not only you The second layer would be, not only you can use mix and match, you can use group A attack skill and group C attack skill. It just like this one, you have like 4 buttons or something like that, so you can only equip 4 skill at a time. And also you can create your own skill by mixing the different martial arts together. It could be more powerful, and also it could be less powerful, but we will set a limit. So you can only learn a certain number of skill, including the one you create, to make sure you can like just learn all the skill in one save. You will have to try a different gameplay. And so that's the technical background. And then I'm still thinking of the other mechanism, but that's the first goal. Also, there's a like a how do I put this? Like another kind of buffer system. You can say this is as as buffer skill tree. So you got some skill that you have to learn, you have to equip, you have to uh, click and use it, right? And you have other set of skill tree or buffer tree, just like the passive, the passive skill tree in Path of Exile, and it will give you other kind of buffer. Basically, exact same thing, but in the Chinese version, a lot of Chinese game has that kind of things. So I will show you guys later on. So this game is the gameplay I'm aiming for, and later I will, not today but in the future when we get to it, I will show you the other games that I got inspiration from. Actually, a couple of games. So get back to it. Your test is stronger and can defend. But okay, you can't stand a person in a small area. It can be. So this is an attack, and this. Okay, so this is the projectile. If you want to, so it will then fire the projectile, and it will do a small area damage instead of single damage. And but you will have to go and pick it back up. Okay. So this one is the dash. So when you dash, it will also do damage. Right now, it won't do anything. So there's three different branch we can try. I am much prefer. Huh. Which one you get? You think is better? Hmm. Tell you what. Let's go stronger attack first.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you. Time through.
Oops.
Pardon me. Goddess. Can't heal myself, but I can fight. What else? More to fight.
Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Okay, you can cast. Okay. So that's the range attack. And after that, you next attack with more damage. I feel like the previous one is more useful. But I will grab this one.
Each exit has its own reward.
Going to die. So I have to think about it. Like, this one is clearly more hardcore because you see, even Path of Exile or Diablo, you have a better way to like heal yourself. But in here, you clearly can't do this. Because you see, there's no excuse. Yeah, this one is definitely more hardcore than the example I just mentioned. Because now you see you 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 don't have way to revive yourself.
Don't mind me.
No, to heal yourself.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Yeah, sure. Hello, doggy.
There's a good boy.
Seek refuge someplace else.
What? You don't want to put a dog here. I'm simply just play with it. Okay, what do we got?
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle. And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
So,
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his... You know I can hear you, old man.
I mean, for me right now, I'm still just thinking of the game mechanics and the system design. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good at like story writing and art as well.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable
So,
and may be overcome
and
with effort.
the other thing is, it is very hard to create a Chinese fiction,
She shall be true to her
Chinese
word.
kung fu fiction, without sounding like every Chinese kung fu fiction that ever exists. Because if you like, if you watch all the novels, they are kind of always came from the same. How should I put this? So if you ever into Chinese kung fu novel, 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 and you know that back in the 80s or 70s, there was a period that a lot of Chinese novel coming out from in Hong Kong, and especially the kung fu novel, kung fu fiction. There's two most famous, actually three, but we will get into that. There's two very famous kung fu novels writer. One is called Kim Yong, and the other one is called Gu Long. So they write a bunch of for Kim Yong, he write 14 different novel. It's a 40 different series from a very old Asian period to the Qing dynasty. So it's a continuous period. They all link together somehow. And for the other one, Gulong, he kind of very similar, but he write way more book, and they have a very different they have a very different uh respective on writing the things. So Gam Yong is more like he is writing a Marvel universe, but in Chinese kung fu style. Every main character is very strong. They kind of like start the same. They are start small. They start small. They were nobodies, and or maybe have a little bit of achievement, but it's not very strong. And they encounter some very bizarre scenario or very strange way to gain their ability. But then, because of this new vulnerability, they became a target of a group of people. For some reason, it usually a good guy because he gained the ability. Then he became the target uh, of other good guys. So it's kind of 90% of the film like that. And at the end, the good guy, the main character, will always get tired of all the political situation, all the killings stuff, and he goes into hiding due off grid lifestyle. And and the next novel would be, oh, someone find this guy's this guy's legacy or something like that. Some of them are not, like, some of them are more breaking apart, but they always have something linked together. So this is the writing style for Gamyang. And the other for Gulong, his writing style is more focused on the human nature. It's not too focused on how they fight, how powerful the kung fu is. The kung fu is still ridiculous, but it's not. It is more like a romance story or like a philosophy story. He focused more on describing the human interactive part or the background story behind everybody. And for some reason, I think it is a third genre thing. For some reason, in a lot of novel in Hong Kong from that period, everyone have a very sad story, and everyone doesn't have a happy. And almost 90% of them never have happy ending. It always end up sad. It always like a sad story. It just will make you depressed if you read all of it. And like I said, there's third one. The third one is more fun. I never read his novel because the reason why I never read it is because his novel is always like not safe for work. You will see you will think it is more like a porn in novel, like a fantasy, like an adult fantasy than an actual kung fu novel, and it's always mixed with like sci-fi. For example, there's a guy. One of the first famous is called Chum Chun Gay, a guy got who has a mission, got sent back to the Qing dynasty, not Qing, Chun dynasty, very old, very ages ago, like thousands of years ago, and he only have one mission: take a picture and then come back, because historian want to have a picture of the first king, the first real king, the first one who ruled the Chinese area, the first one who ruled the Chinese region. So they wanted a picture of him, but then he got sent back, and the machine is not working very well, so he got sent way back, way earlier than that period, and he has and because the machine set up a timer that they will bring the guys up at a certain day, so he has to wait until that date to actually get picked up, so he has to survive that period. And at the end he give up the life in the current period and live in the past, because uh he find a girl that looks like his girlfriend, who break up with him before he go to the mission. This is the TV version. It already got sanitized. So in the novels version, he just got a bunch of girls surrounding. Sorry, he just got a bunch of girls surrounding him, and he's kind of like become what do I put this, Andro taste of the year, of the period, something like that. I don't know if that one is accurate. Yeah, whatever. It's something like that. So I don't really see that one as a Chinese martial art fiction, because it's more focused on the sex than the martial art. So there's only two very famous Chinese martial art novel writer, Kim Yong and Gu Dong. And because their influences is very huge, almost every single kung fu novel come out after them looks like just a fan fiction version of their novels. And that also influence all the game as well, all the Chinese kung fu game as well. They or we just use a bunch of the kung fu name from that, and also we have the same group. Like, I think if you actually play some of them, you will see they always have a group of beggar, and the beggar, all the homeless people, always the biggest group, the strongest, this one of the strongest kung fu group in the whole Chinese region, and that was actually coming from Kim Yong. They have a group, they have a beggar group called Koi Bong. which just mean against of beggar. Um, because there is kind of like the, if you guys see John Wick, there is a group of people that live underground. They're homeless, and they in the, I forgot, it's John Wick 3 or something. Two, I forgot which one it is. So, uh, the one that the Morpheus, I forgot his name. I always reckon him as Morpheus. His character, you can imagine that things, but in Chinese novel version. They are very powerful. They have an underground network. They can get you whatever you want. What you can ask them anything, and they can find it for you. But at the same times, they are all beggars. They so you see there's always almost every single Chinese martial art game has that group, and also Xiao Lam, the group of the Buddhism temples, the monk. Also there's another one called Mo Dong, is another religion groups, and they always use like soul, yeah. So it's actually coming from that series of novel. So that's why everything looks the same. And that's why it's just very hard to write a story that doesn't sound like it it, it, it just like a fixed formula. There's another Chinese kung fu novel that that just finished recently by the other guy in Hong Kong called Qiu Jingfu. You will see he's also heavily influenced by Gamyong as well, because some of the group are still there. But he write the novel in another angle because he himself is a martial artist. He learned the Filipino what's the English name? I forgot. The Filipino martial arts and BJJ as well. So his novel is not as fiction as it's still fiction, but kung fu in that novel is not as ridiculous as the Gamyong's novel. It has more reality in built into that. It was a very good novel until he,
Then go.
I don't know what get into him, until almost at the end he decided to like shift the focus from the conflict between the martial art group into like the conflict between the government and the rebellions. I mean, I know him in person, and we experienced some a lot of things first, a lot of things together. So, I mean, not together as a group in Hong Kong. So I kind of know where this idea came from, but it is first sad that he put that idea into an existing series of novel. He, I would say it would be better if he finished his books in the original direction and start a new one just for that purpose. It would be much better because at the end it kind of like it's kind of like lose the original taste of the story. It shifts so sudden. It doesn't have It doesn't. It just doesn't mix together. It feels like I'm reading a different story, but in the same book. So, yeah, that's a huge bummer. I mean, I don't think you get hear this from me, but if you ever write another book, please consider separate the idea. Don't put it in the same book.
Okay. Need a key. I'll have to come back later.
But yeah, I guess.
Ready. Thunder. Is that... Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my
Your attempt needs to change light when you're. Huh. Feels like this one would be better.
Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whatever.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld.
Good thing I'm not dead. Go away.
I do find this Greek mythology is very interesting. Interesting.
Good night. Thank the gods. Where now?
Okay, so what do you want to pick? I'm going this round. I like the heart emoji.
Numbskulls. Oh, good. Oh, it's her. There must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment.
So no. No. Resist damage from nearby block attack. Reduce damage. I think this one. I'm more interested in this one.
To break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not. The underworld's power. Mine.
Okay. Okay, there's only one.
You're nothing. Skill mats. Coin from the dead.
Okay, which one? Which one do we want? This one. I wasn't gonna pick this one, then. I just clicked the wrong buttons.
Kieran's shop.
Oh, okay. So, what was that?
Why, good to see you, Kieran, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around. Just what I
I'm
need.
gonna get the key. Even though I don't know what's the key
The
for.
infernal wares of the Stygian boatman.
That would be me. Long way from home. Absorb my blood.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, everyone.
Just have to try again.
I mean, I do need the training. Hello, hello.
Oh, says here one of the wretched thugs got you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
I try.
I haven't, no. Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
I try. I don't think that's the problem.
How goes it, Shanes?
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I...
I'll give them hell as you once did Achilles. Though, doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
Chi.
Think I'm welcome
Chi,
in
chi, chi,
there.
chi.
Stay out of there.
Who's
Oh,
that
hi.
sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the damage you have
Hello, hello. Who are you?
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Okay. Uh,
Work authorized. The fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea. Poor me.
as long as I don't have to pay real money. Oh, this is another mechanism I did think of. So if you okay, not necessary. So like I said, your character will have I mean my game, not this one, the game I'm working on. So you have a house, you have your own house, you can you can
What once was a small lounging area
you can build your own family.
now is
And because like I said, every time you can have a you can learn a certain number of skills, right? And so you can I was thinking you can we can reproduce, so it's kind of like a different game mixed together. But this is just the first draft. I don't want to over promise, and I don't want to overdo myself, because I'm a single developer and I'm not good at it either. I don't want to spend 10 years just create something, some Frankenstein
Nix must be
monster that serve no purpose and nothing come out. I don't want that. And so I'll have to adjust this. To, um, when strike this restores when you exit chamber. Oh, I think this one is useful. This one will be useful as well, but I think I will focus on this one, just just so we can have our
the bedchambers of Prince Zacharias.
I'm wide awake.
yeah. Uh, yeah. I just want to do the basic for the first game, like this, something like this one, the fight, the skill mechanism, the inventory mechanics, the items mechanism, and the whole basic gameplay. And one of the reasons why I want to introduce reproductive system is that, like I said, I'm not very good at writing story, and also I don't really want to tell a story that has been told thousands of times, because like I said, every single story that related to that in this category always seems like copying from the same playbook. There's one difference. There's one very good example. I will play this. I will play the game again on stream later. I already played through that game thousands, not thousands of time, but many hours. I think I can show you just yeah. So this one, you can see I already played like almost 500 hours, and that I already go through the third playtime, finish a couple of like ending. They recently got a new DLC, so I might try that. But uh yeah, and the DLC, the what was that called? The cooperate DLC, the game that cooperated. I also play that game as well. I do a stream earlier in on YouTube. I never do it on Cake, and yeah, that one is good too. But I would much prefer the one we are looking at instead of the other one because it feels more unique and more finished. The other one is so they have the different style. This one it is it has a whole world. You're part of the world. You're not the main character. You can be the main character, but you are not actually the main character. There's a different storyline going together in the same world, and you will be involved a lot of them, but you can get yourself you can just skip them, and so this is one of them. And also it also have different games, a different group as well, so you can pick a group and join, or like I said, you can like my idea. I would say actually my ideas is more, but it's kind of coming from them, but as not but not really, uh because it's very common theme in that in those kind of novel as well. So yeah, uh if you're interested, check this one out. I will do a fresh gameplay with this one later if everyone interested. So but again, that one you're playing one person, and also that's not an ARPG. It just is a turn-based RPG, so there's a little bit different. That's a huge difference. And so because of that, your character can be so powerful by the end of the game. You're basically invincible. You basically don't have to think about it. You can just go move next to your enemies and just blast your most powerful skill on them and done. You just don't have to think about it anymore. I think that's most turn-based games issue, like the one I played this morning or early this morning. If I go to some like lower level area, I can just blast the most powerful attack on it and doesn't have to think about it. But for ARPG, yes, you can still do this, but there's more vector in here. Your enemies can dash your attack. You can they can use other kind of damage like poison or something like that, and keep dashing your attack. By the end of the and they can just wait you out. So I think that's the difference, and I think this is something I want for the martial arts game. I know many years ago someone trying to do it, but I think that was pre Steam, so Steam's wasn't a thing at the time, and I don't see anyone tried it anymore. Not really. I do see one of them. I do see one, but it's just not really what I want. They're not doing a very good job on that one. And I think the other thing is because there's more people are focusing on 3D games now, like Black Myth Wukong does the Elden Ring style gameplay. Lack of the RPG's feelings in there. Yes, you still play through the story. You still, but because this is other people's story, not your story, so there's that. I just want to do something on my own, so that's why I tried. But anyway, what weapons are?
There we go. Core unlocked. The Heart Seeker. Let's steal something death.
Over here.
What the?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to rap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Felt nothing there, sorry.
Okay. Huh.
Drop something.
Okay, what does it mean?
Yeah.
I'm empty.
Got it.
I can't.
Release X while flashing power sword.
Oops.
What does that mean?
Bet I got you pretty good.
Okay.
Not yet. Not now.
I think I already did it. Okay, so this is X. Is this the bug or hold X to fire, release it while flashing to power sword? I mean, am I not flashing?
I'll hang on to that. Release. Miss me, boyo?
Okay, so
That kinda hurt.
I don't really like this one.
Stygius, blade of the underworld, I need your strength.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like that one.
Here yet.
Okay. Alright, let's just try it.
I can do this. I'll figure something out.
Let's just try it.
Darkness, give me strength. That looks like a dealer's hammer. Enchantments for my weapon.
The power shot is easier to accept the whole extra reason. Okay, your adaptive. I think this one is better.
Me right now. Thank you. Out. Each time, built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that. Wretches.
Okay.
A chthonic key. This can unlock something back home. Now what?
I might have another option other than this one. Oops. I would say it is. It's not bad.
Until such time, however, this old means of keeping touch shall have to do.
You are attacking more damage. Okay, you cars as well. You short range person. Okay, no. I would much prefer this one. Okay, which one we want? I want this one.
Brimstones. What do we have here?
Just throw. That's nothing. Okay, anyway.
Lance.
Ooh.
They're armored. A centaur heart. That'll keep me going for a bit.
Is that permanent? I hope it is permanent. But seriously, I doubt it. Now we got 2 key. It's actually better than I expect, to be honest. I thought it would be boring because the way for the attack.
Let's call it even.
It was actually better because for the other one the dash is dealing damage at at the start, right? So it's just more for like dodging the attack. But for this one, because the damage is still after you arrive, so it's on the target. It's on your target destination. So so you can have a more active. You can just go there, dash to there, deal damage, dash out, fire the arrow back, and just coming forward. Okay. I feels like I'll use this one more than the other one.
Coin for care of.
Yeah,
They got me.
the rhythm is much better for this one, for this weapon.
Farthest I've come.
I won't say much better, but at least it's better than the soul.
Show yourselves.
Yeah, I feel this one is better, and with the skills, this one is actually much stronger. Oh, what was that? Okay, what do we got here? I don't think I'm gonna win this one. But anyway, let's just keep going. Try my best. Just try my best. Ooh, cool. That's a miracle, but I think are we gonna finally able to buy something? Or okay. Who. Fine. Fine.
So did everybody?
Hello, father.
Oh, one of those wretched louds just killed you dead that time. Those mean old slappy guys. Maybe try killing them before you.
Right.
Your Highness,
You say
you'll get the hang of it out there, lad.
you think I didn't try it?
Sparring practice. There's no teacher like the real thing.
But wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Okay, what was that? Okay. So, oh, it's just a book. It's just a book.
Father, what happened to the lad?
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I think this is your goddamn dog, it's not mine.
Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you.
That's your pet, it's your responsible.
If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
And he's a good boy. He's definitely a good boy.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy?
He was that. Where's the good boy? Okay, here. Here's the good boy.
What's that there?
And what do we got? No, we got nothing.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nix, I swear it.
Yeah, so here's the difference. For this game, if you die, you will come back and as yourself, and you can like increase some of your stat to make you last long next time. For my game, if you die, you die. So that's why I was thinking of introducing the not thinking of that's why I plan to introduce a family, like a reproductive feature. And so if you die and you have a kid, you can go back and start by your kid. Like uh you can choose, you either finish with this save or come back as your kid. And because you have a kid and they can learn some of the kung fu from you, so they will have, so like for example, because kung fu has a different level, right? I'll only put like 4 level. And when you are playing your first round, you have to learn level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, something like that. And so by the time your character get older, you will have a bunch of useless skills that you will never use again. And so if you have a kid, you can teach them the I don't think I don't think we should be able to allow the kid to learn level 4 directly, but you can get a start from level 3. And if you pick the same group, you can just jump start from level 3 to level 4. Yeah, you can just jump start your character from level 3. And kind of like the other kind of mechanism for this whole dying and come back things. But I'm still thinking of how should I implement the how should I like decide the whole game. um I'm just trying through a bunch of different game to find a mechanism that is working together and put them together. Hmm?
Feeling good. Who needs sleep? Skelly.
Hey, pal.
The courtyard of the house.
It's not that orderly, really.
You're getting pretty strong, I'll give you that, boyo. Strong enough to smack a guy like
So
me
yeah,
right up
that's
against the
why
wall,
I'm
and I ain't
playing through a
saying
different
much.
different kind of game. Like the other game, the JRPG one, I just like that game. So yeah, but I mean, if I'm trying to do some RPG, it would be better if like just try some RPG. And I'm playing this one is because of the mechanics, the fighting, the skills that the fighting mechanics, and also the whole looping things. That's just something that is quite interesting. And if you guys interested on my game development journey, then you can follow me. I will do every Wednesday, and I'm trying to do every Friday as well. And also because I want to fulfill some form, I want to interact with some of my Hong Kong audience. I don't have them yet, but I do have some friends in Hong Kong, so I want to interact with them. So I'm trying to maybe introduce some early Sunday as well. I don't know how early I want. Maybe 12 in the morning, 11 or 12 in the morning, something like that, so we can include them in the session as well. And I might use Cantonese on Sunday. So if you also want to learn some Cantonese, you can join us. You can follow me.
Smack guys against walls. Sound advice as ever, mate.
Ah, you shot me.
I need to track down more Chthonic keys.
Yeah, I think it was the one, but hello, hello.
This phone could use a deadliest bow of all.
I think this one is much. It's more useful. I think like for this game, the base attack is much better.
Next. Got to fight.
For these weapons, yeah, the base attack is much better.
That sound. That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, on Olympus, I will accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Your attack in Hanover for 4 seconds. Weapon keep taking damage. It can 5 times. So the base damage is 6. I think this one is better.
Leave it to the Californians
I
to
think.
round things up around here. Let me see.
So which one do we want? Let's try this one this time. Ooh, that's good.
A bottle of nectar. Who should I give this to?
So what was that? Let's see. The Drain of the God is one of the underworld's most powerful. So what was that? Alright, fine. No idea what this is.
so maybe it'll help you too.
Any damage they do was short has a chance to be critical. Sorry. Hello, lady. Why are you looking at me like this? My cat just gave me a side eye. I think she's saying, what the fuck are you doing? Sitting there doing nothing for the whole day. Yeah, I'll just grab this one. Okay. We only got one choice. So key it is. Oh, sorry. Oh, for God's sake! You can only have one. I mean, I want the other one. I think the other one is better. Fine. Huh.
Lady Artemis, I hope that you'll accept this offering for all your kindness and support.
Hey, thank you for this, really. And I've just the thing to offer in return. It's just a gift, okay?
Lady Artemis, you honor me.
Okay, so what was that? Gift. The goddess. Alright. No, I don't really use that one. After you do critical damage, you feel the nearest marked and your What do you mean by what else?
Almost there. I always come back.
Enough.
There.
Okay. So now which one do we want? Do we want the coins or it feels like yes, you just pick the coins. I don't think we will survive this one.
Which is... Right on cue.
Uh just a little bit. Just need a little bit. I mean, fine. What else can I do? Hey, what was that?
Shades of the dead Milcom.
Hi.
So you got skewered by a spike trap out there, huh? Well, that's too bad. Have you tried not standing there, like when the spikes come out?
I mean, have I?
Oh, tough luck.
No, that's not true. I have. I've tried. Just not the right timing. I just do it a little bit too early or a little bit too late. I'm not standing there. I rush into it. That's a difference. That's a big difference.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Medusa. She's old.
I mean, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Whoa, okay, what was that? I saw something.
No time to rest.
Hey, you have been died so many times. It won't hurt just for a short minute.
But this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
What would you even know of honest work? At least the wretched dead yet honor me as Lord. I cannot say the same for you.
I can't afford any of this. Where do I next went?
Okay, let's see what we got. Deal boneless that and special damage when struck from behind. How many times I actually strike them from behind? I think I would rather save it for the other two instead of keep upgrading this one. I just feel that the 10% for black steps in people is not very useful. At least for me. Hey, okay, not this one.
Need more of those keys.
Let's just try.
Open up. Aegis, shield of chaos. Lend me your power.
You're using that thing now, huh?
I mean,
Aegis, protect me.
This ought to be good.
we can try.
Got something new.
What was that? The next. Okay, so you can find that potion and then give that potion to one of the god or the goddess, and they will send you a gift, and you can use it in here. Ah,
Might help.
I mean, sounds great. Let's just try. Let's try.
Crashing waves. Trident. It's uncle number 2.
What do we got? Hey, little Hades, you
We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first.
Poseidon.
You get yourself out of that tower.
Yeah, I think this weapons will use more. Yeah, this weapon you will use the heavy attack more often.
Thanks, Daedalus.
The trap can kill them as well.
Gemstones. I'll hang on to these.
Ah, okay. So I think we are gonna want a key first. And now, let's try this one. We haven't tried that one yet.
A poem of power. They must have lots of these on Olympus.
Oh, okay, so that one is just make your items more powerful.
Stand aside.
Hey, step on it. Somewhat as boring as. It's almost as boring as the other one. But I mean the arrows is more interesting. And this one is this one is more boring, I would say, because even though the one with the dash seems useful, right? But it needs too long to actually yeah, the dash is taking too long to actually take effect, so it just
Anyone else?
the X that is taking too long to take effect. It wasn't really useful when it is in the middle of the fight. So usually you would just use the Y attack most of the time.
Poseidon blessed you, didn't he? To think that big fat oaf is your own father's brother.
Okay, hold X to use your own. No. So it will replace the. Okay, I'm going to use this one
My
instead.
senses sharpen.
See, that was actually this is actually just keep throwing the show, just Captain American style. Oop. I was just trying to do something different. Like you see, it's you just need to keep clicking the Y button and everything is fine. It feels kind of bored, to be honest. What do we want? Let's try this one. We haven't tried this one yet.
Kieran's shop.
Oh. So.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some.
Okay, I think we are going to use this one. And then we want this one as well. Your life total is lose it all and express trip back to the house of Hades. If your slower counter restore the take less than a while. I think this one is better.
How about another?
Okay, what do we want? We know this will make your health bar longer. But what about this one? What is this one? Let's try this one. Let's just try this one. Okay. Okay, that's Zeus. I think I think after you dash just before getting hit, it will strike me. It will strike nearby. What does it mean? Does it mean if I dash and something hit me, that it will blow damage? But if I dash but nothing gonna hit me, then nothing will happen. It feels like this is the things, and so I am going to do this one instead.
Thunder and lightning. Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Beyond the present.
And I can reckon quite a bit. Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Nick. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Oop. That's not quite fair, isn't it?
Getting started.
So close.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
Okay, correction. 1/4 close.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. Anyway,
Sim.
I hope the fates are
Sims.
good to you next time.
You just
I
sim.
hope so too.
Hey.
Hey, I know you.
Welcome home, boy. You're late for dinner. Or breakfast.
That's all right, Father. I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment.
I've asked repeatedly for the construction of a sundial, but every time they tell me no. Can you believe it? You're important.
How you holding up?
Each terrifying.
Hello, good boy.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your three heads enjoys these pets.
Yeah. You're a good boy, right? Okay,
Easy for me.
what do we got? Still 5? Wasn't it? Aren't we just got to the point for 10 now? Which was just some part of what I was shaping and okay. So no, I don't want cosmetic. I mean, not now. Fine.
The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nix? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on.
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to...
I won't.
It is fine. What was that?
Hey
I
there,
feel
boys.
like I miss. Why I missed this one? I miss all of it. Or is this a new area?
For picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while. Thanks for all your hard work.
Okay. Okay, you good.
Greetings, Chef.
Hello, chef. Can I have something to eat? No, why ignore me?
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
Who's that? No one. Oh, okay. What do we got? So we can get. Okay, this will give us 3 keys, and we already have one. And it says try 5. So before we do anything radical, before we do anything rush, let's see if that's a. How about we buy the key and then I feel like dash one more would be a better option in here, but I do want to buy the key first because it feels like Okay, I'm gonna buy the key first. And just 4, right? So we will do it later. We'll buy the weapon first. Wait, what do you want
You find any
to say?
coins while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran. Bowling guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving. Let's see what's in here. Baratha.
Okay, what was that?
Join my pursuit.
Almost got that.
So for the shield, I can just throw it, just throw it without aiming everything. And for this one, I have to aim, and I also have to retrieve it myself. But I have more flexibility. So for this one, I mean, I kind of regret my decision of getting the key first, to be honest. Judging by the whole tier, I guess there's 2 more weapons. I just haven't encountered the guy, the person that will give me the key, give me the weapons yet. But I feels like, okay, so far I like, so far the best, at least for me, is the shield and this one. I'm more projectile guy, so
My blade.
okay. Okay, let's do one more round.
One more time. Gust of air. This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this.
Found you. Good. Hermes at your service. Pleasure.
Hermes, you dash more time, you can dash more time in a row. Whole class to fire. Okay, no.
Appreciate the loot, Lord Hermes, sir. Let's go.
Where is it? Sorry, give me a second. Okay, I think we should get more help first.
You want to die again? Look what I found.
What's that? Okay. Yeah, there's only one way.
You seem particularly light on your feet.
Okay, what was that? Your attack stronger with 15% chance to do critical damage. You cause. Okay, no, that's. Press dash to play immediately. Your lesson. Okay. I think this one is much more useful. And so, do we have enough money to buy anything? No, we don't. So let's just keep getting the crystal first.
Something for the mirror.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. That's my bad. Okay, which one? The fruit or the hammer? I'm going for the fruit. I forgot what it is, but I'm... okay. I hate this. I hate this one. I don't like it.
There we are.
All right.
That's what you get.
I mean, this is not gonna work. Are you sure you will understand? No. Okay. I'll just die in the next session. See? it is not gonna work. I mean, almost work.
Surprise.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that stupid shit. Where's the doll?
I see you've decided to come home. Jay,
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
you keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words.
Good talk. Good talk.
Where's the doll? Where is the doll? I want my doll.
The sealed weapons by your chambers.
Power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here.
Is there new weapons? Yeah, there's another free weapons that I haven't discovered.
You have met most of your Olympian relatives by now, child.
They all still think I'm headed to join them on Olympus. That's why.
They are helping you because you are family. Family with whom they do not yet have a...
It's getting complicated pretty fast. How's it going?
Hope you're having a nice stay.
And there she goes again.
What was that?
The lounging area.
It's better than nothing. Give me the best deal you've
What do we have? No. Okay. Where's my good boy? Where is the boy? Give me back my good boy. I don't like your father.
I want to go lie down.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld, Zagreus, rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time, ever dreaming hypno.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expectingly.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really?
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son.
Sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me for the echo. I was just trying something.
Then there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades,
Yes.
I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss...
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter. Written
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was that liar.
Thus did the prince discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur. Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the
Why? You're... Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you...
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so...
Mother, I wonder, will you even remember me?
Is that important? I mean... Okay. We are going to put one more dash.
See you, Mira.
Hey, something back there for you, pal. Let me give you a piece of advice, boyo. You run across a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
I'll keep that in mind, mate.
I don't even need to encounter
Need to find
something
a
like
key.
you to stab down in the back. I'm gonna stab you in the back right now.
I think I need my bow.
Fishing pole or what? Wow.
I wonder what will this one looks like, because it's clearly a close range weapon, but I need 8 keys in here.
Maybe this one.
I'm gonna use it for a while. What do we have? So we use up all the
What's up for barter?
all the crystal.
Hypnos must be on break.
Okay, let's go. Let's go get more crystal.
Again.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
No, not on your life. What's Uncle Poseidon doing here?
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything. Especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Oh, what's this?
Press R1 for the overhead if you have such. Okay.
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call.
Oh, okay. I don't really think that aid is useful.
More louds.
Not gonna lie.
Mine now.
Okay, what do we have? What choice do we have? Okay. I mean, yeah, good.
Which way?
Okay, what do we want? We are going to we're going for this one.
What's that portal thing there on the ground?
Hey, that's my adamant arrowhead on you. Normally it's for killing things, but in your case it makes it even easier for me to hunt you down, even in the dark. Now that I found...
Okay, no. I think this one is much more useful.
Sweet.
I want Zeus.
Tombstone. Just great.
Oops.
One less giant evil crystal then. Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Goodness, nephew, that's an offering indeed. I'm thankful for your piety to me, and as a show of generosity to you,
Okay, what we got?
My thanks, Lord Uncle Zeus.
Poseidon sought you out already, hmm? My boastful...
So, your attack emit change when you damage. Okay, no. Request you to use your god charge of Firestone when you deal optic damage. If you have such charge, use one sort of your god charge. I think I would rather have this one.
Damned lost souls with no one.
More witches?
I forgot this one is useless. Do we have a choice? Do we have a choice here? Or that's just the one? Okay, that's just the one. We're gonna take this one then.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Press dash to push for a short distance use. During your special first.
Let's see how this goes. Crisp.
Ooh, cool. Okay, what was that? How do I get to that part?
A place of calm and respite.
And not a moment too
I
soon.
mean, I would rather go shopping. Yeah, I think shopping is making much more sense.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we? Here's the fee. Delicious.
Again, what else can I borrow?
Charon's shop.
Okay. Okay, fine. You just go there.
Oh, hello.
You again.
Ever stubborn, aren't you?
Your whip's not been all that persuasive.
still be persistent. Go home, Zagreus.
Not so fast.
Alright. I'm not good at it.
Oh, you win this
I
round,
mean,
man.
I understand that. What?
Oh, hey there, dude.
Mr. Hip,
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely.
good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Oh, hello, good boys back.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity. I care not.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself. It can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
That's just cosmetic, right? Okay. If everything is cosmetic, then just...
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Of all the things, you think that takes priority?
Nyx, sometimes I get the impression the Olympians look down on those of us born of the underworld. Is that my imagination, or what do you make of it?
The gods of Mount Olympus tend to think themselves above us, child. Or so your father often likes to say. He alone was relegated to this realm and grew resentful of it.
I can't imagine him otherwise.
Yeah, I mean... Okay...
Anything good?
I think I'll just buy 3 keys.
Extra keys.
And so now we got 4. We got 4 keys, and... we got 4 keys now. We need 8.
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna...
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bows.
Yeah, so we need 8 in here. And, oh. Later. Wait. We do have something from
Another keepsake.
Zoo. The next one will be from Zeus. He's supposed to have 10% chance to be rare or better. Okay. Let's just keep it first. Let's just push one at a time.
Hail.
Hi.
The enemy is not the wretched dead, and not your father, lad. It is the underworld itself. It has been fashioned to prevent escape. You must have seen by now how all the chambers seem to rearrange themselves.
The underworld itself, my enemy. I'll do my best anticipating its surprises, sir. It's locked.
Hello, good boy.
Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
What? You're just here to pet the dog. What else do you want me to do?
It's never bedtime here.
Okay. I think we're done here. We're done today. So yeah, this is one of the game I really wanted to inspire from. And so yeah, tomorrow I hope tomorrow I have time to do the code thing again, because I have something on schedule and I might have too much time for that. But yeah, if you're interested in this journey of creating a game on my own, then follow me. I'll do a code change. I'll do a code change every Wednesday. Sometimes you'll see code is jumping a little bit because I will do the code change on my free time as well. So yeah, that's that. And yes, I guess that's it. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.